Hey everybody, for today's video, I'm playing Tryndamere up against the Urgot matchup, and I'm about to show you guys basically it's my anti-ranged setup, where I take Stridebreaker. But basically, I'm going to have a super speed setup. If you notice, I do have approach velocity, I have triple tonic, which will eventually give me an elixir of skill, for an extra skill point when I do reach level 9. I'm going to allow the Urgot to shove me in early. This is a very, I even have scaling HP. Like, for the early game, we are looking to just chill. Now, if we were against a matchup that wasn't literally Urgot, hey, maybe we might even look for a little bit of pressure, at least shoving the first couple waves in. Urgot has crazy base stats, base damage. He's basically a melee character, except he's ranged. Just in terms of like how he's statted and how powerful, especially his E is, which is his dash. It gives him a very large shield, and it does more damage than my spin. So it's a crowd control, so he'll flip you, which will put you on the other side of his, for his passive. It's going to do more damage than the Tryndamere spin. And it's going to, just give him a big shield. So, it's pretty OP, it's pretty, overloaded. He's got a little bit of armor shred on that Q as well as the slow. The problem with Urgot is that this character is very immobile. And if you're able to dodge Urgot's little dash, his little flip, you should be able to find yourself in a position for a very easy all-in. So I've gotten most of CS. I think I might have missed like one or two. This is all we're focused on for now. If you notice, I'm not even taking any trades whatsoever. It's like any trade I'm taking is just lost HP. When I am setting up for like level 4 to level 6, like now I can start looking for at least a little bit of something. We're able to see the pathing here. I mean, at least could be on the top crab, but at least we know the top jungle is gone. So, I'm waiting on my Zac to kind of come out of the jungle here. Zac has one of the slowest clears in the game, and yeah, looks like Elise was top. You know what? I think my Zac's a little over his head there. They have the Yasuo insta-roam as well. I don't know if I can save him. Maybe he can get away here. I'm gonna go after Yasuo. Yasuo has more consistent damage. Ah, damn. I was hoping my Triumph would kick in and that would save me from that Q, but kicked in just a little bit too late. Let's see. With this buy, I'm gonna go ahead and buy Zerks. A little bit of a rough early start. That was both my sums. I don't think Urgot really used anything. But was flash from the Elise. That was flash from the Yasuo as well. We've got to ping it, but their flash is up around the same time as mine. So he hasn't backed yet. So maybe I could use this advantage for something. We'll see. Nice, I was able to avoid his Q. I'm going to try to stay in the same angle for that W. Let's see if we can at least burn his flash. Nice. We're actually able to get him with the lethal tempo damage. So, Urgot might have thought he didn't need to flash there based on the damage, but the little bit of extra damage coming out from lethal tempo, I think, threw him off guard. Alright, so Urgot TPing. This is a kind of slow TP. Also, I do have my level 6, so if he tries to freeze, which Urgot doesn't really have the best time freezing, just because these legs automatically will just fire. So it's kind of like with Volibear, Tristana, a couple of those other characters that just really have a hard time freezing. So, don't necessarily have to get up to full HP coming back to lane. We can get up to about 90%. And then our natural regen and pressing Q will take us the rest of the way. So if you guys are seeing this, this is Elixir Force. It grants 20 Adaptive Force, which is, I think, like 12 attack damage. Which is very useful for a big on spike. I got Elise invading, I believe. Can I help my Zac, though? Looks like he went for a kill on the Lux. Alright, so Elise is topside, so I'm going to kind of wait out the Elise pressure. I think Elise outdoes my my Zac by quite a bit right now. She is 5-0. That is a very strong spider. So while the spider's topside, we're just not going to mess with them. Got to be patient. So anytime you're taking lethal tempo, comparatively, if you take Grasp or Hail Blades, your early game is way weaker outside of just a straight up all-in. And even in that situation, it's hard to set up those straight up all-ins with people being able to kite. I mean, Urgot with his Q and his flip, a little stun can cut us out quite a bit. I'm going to scout this bush. So if my W lit up there, then that would tell me that someone was in the bush. And since we saw Elise top, I would assume it was Elise. I don't see her there. I'm just going to stay right behind him. I've got the approach velocity move speed. Nice. So, yeah. If Urgot pulls me in too early with his ulti, my R will just ignore it. So, for those guys who have the question, if you press your R, you don't have to press your R before he pulls you in. You can press your R when he's like almost got you all the way in. And you'll be fine. So like right as he's starting to grind you is when you have to be able to press it. Alright, so grubs are up, Elisa's bot side. You know, I'm not banking on us getting really any of the early objectives with this Elise lead. I just don't think it's feasible whatsoever. Let's grab this too. I was hoping to get a Phage. If we get Phage, then we get that extra move speed on attack. That's pretty good. He also is pretty strong into Lux. My Zac at least has decent farm. He's been doing some clears. If he's able to get grubs, that's really good for us too. Let me move my teammate over. I don't want to fight while I have no ulti, if possible. If my Zac's gonna force it, I'll see what I can do to help. Not really much. Alright, I'm gonna walk over. What's Elise? Elise is at full HP. I'm gonna take out the pink. I queued for that little bit of damage I took, and then I put down a ward. Alright, so we see Elise on top side. Right, Zac is going to contest it. Oh, that's nice. I got an assist, technically, on the grub because I hit it one time. And it gave me my Alacrity stack. Alright, what can I do here? Can I just kill them all? Aw. Well, someone will get the shutdown. Nice. Okay, not bad. We got a Stridebreaker. Maybe I could have exited too after killing the Urgot and just pushed in topside. But you know what? I got the assist on the Elise. Took out a lot of her stacks. She had her Dark Seal. Ashe had a good arrow too, so that's flash from Elise, that's flash from Yasuo. Remember, in your death recap, if you left click their sums in the death recap, it will say used flash. And that's a pretty good tip for a lot of y'all because this will for sure tell you and your teammates that the sum was for sure burnt. You can also just do it if you press tab and left click here, and you were able to see the play where they use flash, and you do it within, I think, like 10 seconds. It will also say the used instead of just Elise flash. So it's very definite on whether someone used it or not. I meant definitive. Whether someone used it or not. Oh man. Bot side's a struggle. So comparatively going Ravenous Hydra, I don't have the healing, but I have just so much all-in potential. I mean, look at this approach velocity move speed. This guy is just not kiting me. Like, he had to flash. And then here, he's dead, right? Okay. Actually, pretty good that I dodged his E. Otherwise, I died, I think. Did a little sidestep. Man, that thing's got a negative cooldown, huh? For such a strong ability, you would think it would have the cooldown of, like, Bior Riposte or something, but I think it's like 14 seconds. Lisa's bottom. I don't think Urgot has TP. Maybe he does. I don't see him teleporting behind me, that's why I checked my map.
I am your worst nightmare.
Has destroyed a turret. Your team has destroyed a turret.
I'm thinking maybe I swamp with bot lane. Because we do have the Stride Breakers, run them down. So maybe I could swap with bot lane, or maybe not even swap, maybe even just walk bottom and get a few kills.
An ally has been slain.
Okay. Let's kill this guy. I'll get the move speed from Stride Breaker. Get the... Wow, how lucky is that guy? The freaking Void Might spawned and took his thing. Nice. Look at that Stride Breaker, could have worked, baby. That move speed. So not only do you do the slow, which procs your approach velocity, which by the way, your teammates can also give you half the amount of approach velocity move speed with any ECC they do.
Turret plating will fall soon.
But then, like, approach velocity with my W as well is just so much stick potential. Like, this guy is a Swifty's Jhin, and it's a Moonplate Bard with the magical footwear that I'm just running down. Now, I do have Stridebreaker, plus I got Zeal item, which is pretty nice.
An ally has been
But yeah, I am very accelerated for this game. And with this kind of lead running down people, the Stridebreaker is going to be pretty simple. I'm just going to walk away. I mean, what can they do? I can reset here. Alright, I'm going to build Hullbreaker next. I want HP so I can stay alive as long as possible. But also, since I have such a high amount of attack speed, Hullbreaker is really amazing for the on-hit effects. As well as, like, it's going to give me some extra split pressure, so they're forced to deal with me. Nice. First velocity move speed, pretty good. After this is done, I got a Stride Breaker. I mean, oh, by the way, my red buff will also apply. Yeah, my red buff is going to give me that approach velocity move speed too. Alright, that's Urgot TP bottom. Yasuo's mid. I think the Elise is probably path topside by now since she passed straight bot lane after dying. God, look at this HP just go to frickin' work. Oh, I couldn't get the cannon. A new challenger approaches. Alright, well, I want to get that minion, but... Oh wow, that actually hit me. Want to get that turret, but unfortunately the Yasuo is there, so I'm just going to take it back. Don't quite have enough for this, but... Man, I am actually so close to Hullbreaker. That's lame. They had their whole squad coming bot side. I should be able to fight this guy, even without ult. I've got 2.5 items, he's got 1.
Your turret has been destroyed.
I'm gonna look to juke his Q, just like this. It just makes it so he stacks it a little bit later. And honestly, we don't have to greed for the kill. I can just get his turret.
Has been destroyed.
I can get his turret, then reset for Hullbreaker.
destroyed a turret.
Worst nightmare.
I don't have ult for the moment, so we can just kind of hang out. Yeah, look at the stick potential of this build. We just get so much move speed. I'm gonna build pen now. So I can build a crit pen item.
Follow my blade.
And then go, I don't know, literally any item we want that fits. Like, we can even build like Randuin since they have multiple crit users with Yasuo and the Jhin. We can go
This'll be a
lifesteal item at that point. We can build like a Blade of the Rune King or something since we have a lot of attack speed. We could just double down on the crit 2 and go Infinity Edge, or we can go Serylda's into Infinity Edge and do it like that. So the reason for buying these kind of like cheapo items instead of building something directly like Infinity Edge, because Infinity Edge is pretty expensive. For Spike is coming way later, and we're wanting to like spike as much as possible. As fast as possible. And then of course, like, this Hull Breaker is so good for just breaching turrets. And again, the HP value when like your stats are already so high is very nice.
An enemy has been slain.
They have no one who can deal with me right now, 1v1. And because of that, like, I mean, my team, who is pretty far behind, is actually going to be pretty useful here in terms of like putting pressure on the map while I'm literally just 1v2ing bot side permanent. And they are pretty heavy scale, so it's actually pretty good that they at least got all the kills early. Now, if the Yasuo had started the game 4-0, this game might be totally different. Like, my Lux probably loses mid lane turret way earlier,
Your team has destroyed
and the game might not be too playable. I'm gonna go Serylda. I don't have any ability haste with the build, so I'm just gonna go Serylda's, and then we can go Infinity Edge for our last little bit of crit that we're wanting. Alternatively, like, I'm thinking about it too. If we needed extra stick potential, maybe Navori could have been a little bit better too. Although I do like the ghosting effect. Just not getting creep blocked while running people down, very nice. I got Stridebreaker, so even if I miss my slow with my W, I'd still chase people down. Yasuo can't kite me, he can't run away, he can't do nothing. And you guys see how I'm kind of like taking steps side to side? Try to avoid. No! Man! He got the auto. By the way, those spiders were chunking. Those spiders were chunking. That was all my HP. Alright, let's buy the crit item first. Well, you know what? I killed Yasuo and I brought 2 people top, so we're getting this dragon. Which is the feat of warfare, so we actually get the improved boots. That's pretty nice. Actually, let's get that. I'll take that over the crit item. So, even though we died, even though we fogged ulted, we still brought the pressure for our team to be able to get this. We want to play Feet, or the Otacon,
This'll be a slaughter.
if we can. Looks like Lisa's sent up for it. I want a team fight. Looks like Nautilus got himself in an interesting situation here.
Into battle.
We can move everybody up. We can grab this. I'm down to just start it, like straight up. So when you're doing the Otacon, make sure when it's doing this that you're like right on top of the Otacon, and when you're firing these orbs, you step to the side. Very important. I need to do this quick. Okay, can we get some CC? You know what? I will chase him down here. Can we get an Ash Arrow?
Your worst nightmare.
Oh. I'm just hitting them all up. Oh my god. It's a slaughter. I'm alive. Run to the shield. Oh my. Did this chase down build is so freaking nice. It actually allows us to use our lethal tempo. So 2 things. Or 3 things, I should say. 1, you get the move speed. You get move speed from this, the slow from this, and the Fam Dancer for extra speed. And of course, if you get the tier 3 boots, you got the improved Zerks for the on-hit speed. Oh, and this also gives a little bit of move speed. Also gives a ton of HP because you get Stridebreaker and Hullbreaker. So you're, most of the time, I would say, not getting just completely one-shot, so you can actually live for long enough to stack up your lethal. You know, I appreciate that from Zach. Although, I ain't trying to give 1,000 gold bounty. Bro's asking for assistance. Hey man, I ain't trying to live that life. I'm on such a weird spike. So I'm literally sitting on 1,400 of gold since I don't have enough for Infinity Edge. If I thought we're about to end the game on this next fight, I would straight up just buy Navori there, by the way. Just so I can have 100% crit for the fight. But I feel like this game is going to go on a little bit longer. It's going to take a couple more fights to win. So I might as well scale up towards my IE. Let's see. This guy's got Randuin's. I mean, I've got so much on-hit damage other than crit from my Hullbreaker procs and my lethal tempo on hit. That it's not just crits he's going to have to deal with. I'm going to back up. So we saw Bard. Looks like we see Jhin right there walking towards us. We could just play the dragon. Looks like our team is getting on a little bit of a fight here. This is a bad place to take the fight. I don't want to take all the CC. Aw, man, it's hard for us to enter this fight without just getting completely blasted. If we go in there, especially with us having no sums, and our team kind of almost dead already, it's just no good. If I die and I give up 1,000 gold, this game becomes infinitely harder. We might just give up the dragon. I'm very close to having Infinity Edge. Okay, the Zach wants to go in on Baron. You know, I'm kind of down. I'm going to go and put a ward here. I'm going to reset, and we can just sprint at Baron. I've got Infinity Edge now. So now we're on a big-time spike. And remember, we could just sit side lane and let our team just kind of do their thing. I want to hit this as soon as we can. Oh, he didn't fall over. I'm going to hit this. I have the time to. Ah, fuck it. I'm going to hit it. I don't want to be tanking, because if you're tanking the Baron, you do 50% less damage to it. Whereas if I get my team tanking, then we're just going to shred this thing. Oh my gosh, he missed his might. I got the W slow. I'm waiting to use Stridebreaker until after my W slow ends, or I guess he's just dead. Oh my gosh, I'm doing so much damage now. This game's a slaughter. Killed him for free. He missed his Q, so I knew I can fall through the portal. Usually Bart's will portal first and then Q. I think he kind of freaked out. Good dive. I didn't have to Stridebreaker there. I was already on top of him. I think it's a GG. That guy's pretty tanky. He's got a lot of armor, but I mean, he can't one-shot me, so he can't do much. But yeah, let me you guys know what you guys think of this kind of a build on Tryndamere with the lethal tempo burst velocity setup. And guys, please drop a like, comment down below, subscribe, see more action. Bye everybody, have a wonderful day.